Hey everyone, hope you are all well. I thought I'd come on and do a little bit of an activation into the base. Now in the base, we've got beautiful energy that starts to sort of bubble up on our awakening journey, and you could perceive it to be a physical interaction with that energy, or you could feel it as in something energetic. And when there is a merge between the physical body and the energetic field, then you'll be able to actually feel and also see it through the third eye. That's where we're going to, and that's where I am at. If I can do it, so can you. So I'm going to bring forward some codes for you, but before I do, check out the links below. Make sure that you know that there is a free Patreon link that you can join, or you can then move into maybe joining me on several other tiers, which gives you more exclusive information. And also check out light language, online courses, etc. So I'm just getting a bit of a download come in. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me. Some of the information I come forward can be a little bit sort of mind-boggling and a little bit maybe triggering for you, especially if you're not really sort of open to receive codes. But if you are, then this is the right channel for you. Also check out nicolalight.com if you want to work with me on a one-to-one with a mentoring, sort of getting into the full understanding of your spiritual journey, or a healing session, reaching up to high levels of consciousness and letting go of all of that junk in your trunk, then connect with me there, or absolutely on events. So that all said, let's get back into what it is that I am here to present for you, which is the awakening of the energy in your base chakra. Okay, let me get a download of information. Taking a deep breath in to receive the codes is absolutely important. Give yourself permission to receive the codes from a higher perspective also, that you are ready to receive the codes. Know whether you're conscious of receiving them or not. Just check in with yourself. Use your own discernment to see whether it resonates or not. Thank you. Gianmalo simakiaton o karabakianta askiabakiata. Elamakiat und o karabakiatan eskiato darisha. Mokarama sebakiantara askbiakiata. For when you open up the lower chakras, you are really evolving into a greater knowing and connection to all that is. As you connect higher and higher into levels of consciousness, there is a frequency adaptation that needs to come in to settle the energy, to awaken that energy. So there is a sense of a rite of passage. You can invoke it by doing Kundalini practices and breath work, but until you really are actually ready, the energy isn't going to flow as freely as if you create it from mind. Now, when we create from mind, then we're actually wanting something, which is the fear of lack. But if there's a natural process of a gentle awakening within you, then it's like, I'm ready to receive. If I am open to receive from a higher perspective, then that heart energy also then comes in to the base and allows you to then activate the lower chakra system. It is a process. It is a divine journey. So honor that also. So we're not trying to force anything. It's if it resonates, it resonates. If it does not, it does not. Now, it may activate something in you straight away, or it may be embedded within your system for when you are ready. The codex will be there to support the system of the physical body and the energetic field to enable you to then rise into a more of a conscious connection with the energy moving up and down the spine. Now, you would have heard me on many of my videos talking about the central column of light, and that's what I'm describing here. It is a backbone, embodied state that what we want to do is link everything in and click it into place. And as it clicks into place, it clicks into base. So you can download everything to heart, to heart, to heart, which keeps you very floaty and up here. But to bring it down to base is to bring it in body. So we need to get all of that stuff, all that data into the body and click it down to base. So without further ado, join me in this now moment to really settle your mind into the interaction with the codes that I'm going to present for you. And they might be a little bit intense for you, they may not, but to really deepen into your empowerment, make sure that you set your intentions, use your breath, and wiggle anything that is distracting the energy from moving forward, blocking the energy from moving forward. Let go of that mind, settle the ego into knowing that all is well. Okay, that. Okay, so I'm going to bring forward some codes that are like this. These are called fire codes. These are working in the energetic field, and they're also going to bring forward voice as well. So you'll be able to hear with your senses and feel into the connection to the fire code. Just observe within. There's a little bit within me, just a little bit of a movement there with the upgrade of the nasal passage. So just breathe into the back throat, in center, and let the breath go, just to connect with the energy, but not. So we're aligning our central column of lights together in a unified field of hearts. We're not hooking into each other's system. We're just literally aligning to receive from your perspective. Whatever you get, allow yourself to observe from the interaction of the energetic response and your intuition. Just push through the fear and say to your mind, all is well, if you're going into a bit of a freak out. Freak out. Ooh, some energy that's just come in here, my sacral. So if anything comes up, just see it, and it's not anything that is to be identified with. It's just to see any energetic response to the physical body. Okay, so it's not the physical body, it's the energetic field that's interacting with the physical body. But as soon as you identify with it, you're going to take it on and then manifest it. So you just observe any pains within the body and say thank you for showing. And it is now time for that release of that energy as we purge the energy through the system, moving the energy down from the top of the head, through to the third eye, to the throat, to the heart, to the solar plexus, to the sacral, gathering up speed into the base, moving out of the hip lines down through the legs to the feet, moving the energy out from the back heart, across the shoulders, to the elbows, to the wrists, and to the palms of the hands and to the fingertips. So just allow any interaction with the physical body alignment to enable you to move forward on with the journey. Thank you. So see the red within your mind's eye, the base. Focus there, please, and the breath. Setting your intentions to be empowered. Breathe into the space of the lung and allow it to move through the body. If you feel that the body starts to move a little bit, so be it. I'm going to actually stand. I've done this for ages, but hey. So don't watch me. That's my ego kicking in. And if you feel you want to stand also, you might start to do like a little wiggle with the throat, with the legs. Yeah. So we want to really get into the body. So you want to get into the heel of the body here and the ball of the foot. And then that sort of movement from side to side might actually happen, okay? I do hope that the sound's going to be all right with this because I'm a little bit further away. So like that. Dalla maxi bakion makiata. Super de grebesha makiterisia. Mangara de grebesha madegreba cute on o grabakieta. Magrabasi bakiata. Let's move that energy out first of all from here, the sacral. There may be a bit of fear trapped in there. Whether you want to put your hand on that space, feel free to do so. But what we're aiming to do is wiggle the energy out from the lower body down so that that energy then can come out of the feet. So as we're flushing it through the meridian lines, we're moving the energy through. And the head feels like it's sort of like slightly down, and that's okay because it's opening the back of the neck. So just have a sort of a sense of what the body wants to do, because the body will do what the body's got to do, and we're just going to flush that system through. And then allow it to shoot up the spine, whether you're conscious of it or not, and allow the head to adjust. And then move it through past the knees, especially because you get a lot of suppressive energy in the knees. And move that energy through. So nice practical guidance here for you. So now we're going into the base. Just align with the energy that I'm moving through. Just receive the codes, the fire codes into the baseline. Might sort of set the energy moving forward and back, and if that's the case, you might want to sit down. And just be steady on your feet, please, and then move and flush that energy through. Okay, now I've got a nice bend in the knee, meaning I'm more in my body, meaning I'm more into the base, okay, at the base of that central column of light. And now there's the wiggle. There's the wiggle coming through. Yusha Mashe Kianta. Now the movement of the energy is now moving from the left to the right, to the left, to the right. And with that, just observe the body. So when you receive codes, really get in there and start interacting with your own physical body and your energetic field. And then you'll be able to interact with that central column of light and the external. Shoot it up through the hands, back, heart, push it through. And then just focus within your mind visualization into the back, into the bottom, into your bottom. The coccyx area, you know, that little tail at the end. Just go there. It's like Land's End. Push it through. Using your breath. Get a little bit of joy coming up. Got some energy coming up. Okay, practice practicality. So I'm going to bring forward some codes to really anchor in. I'm going to sit down. Okay, sit down. Thank you. Guidance there. Back in my seat. Now let's get into that base. So I really want you to really start to connect your physical body and your energetic bodies. You can subconsciously go into this, absolutely, just to receive through your 5 senses. But if you really want to get these codes really working through you, you've got to interact with both of yous, of the physical body, this bit of body, this bit of body, this bit of body, this bit of body. So we're bringing all of you down. We want to bring higher self down. We want to bring multidimensionality down. Locked into base. Okay? No one's going to do it for you. I can present and show you how I do it. It's up to you. Hey, if you want to do it your way, do it your way. Okay? Okay, let me just bring some codes in. This is going to go into, so I'm creating a base here. So I'm going to put my codes into this box. You take this box of code and you pop it down there. Sit on it. Sit on the box, what I'm creating. So imagine you're sitting on this box, this energetic box. Pop it on the bottom. A little pom-pom, sitting on a pom-pom. So just observe the codes, please. Without any expectations, this might be going into your subconscious if you're not feeling it. So don't think, oh, that's a load of rubbish. No, that's judgment. That's your ego. It's you not receiving it from a conscious position. It's not me with my presentation. Okay? Always be reflective of yourself. If we go into judgment, we're judging ourselves, okay? I'm here on my service. Clearing the mind. Let go of that ego of yours. I see you. Opening up the heart, allow it to move through and down. Now, when it hits the bottom, use the breath and then bring it up in a wave. And it's almost like a a little beautiful body roll. Cleansing and clearing the energy through the spinal column. And then you get that little snaky, like a pole dancer. I used to do pole dancing. I wasn't any good at it. I was all right. I used to like doing the roundy bits, but not the, I used to walk around it and have a bit of a laugh with the girls, but it wasn't my thing. But I did do it. It's that body roll. Look, I used to do that face. And it wasn't overly sexy then, was it? But I found it funny anyway. No disrespect to any pole dancing, it's really very strong and very, very interesting to actually experience, but it wasn't my niche. Mine's more doing what I'm doing here, which actually gave me a really good this, didn't it? So yeah. So everything that we do always will bring us headline news, Nicola, ex-pole dancer. Okay. So bring that energy out, let it all go. If the hand started wanting to do this, let it. You're moving energy out. Just make sure that you dispose of it up and away. Okay, up and away. Give it back. Thank you very much. No, thank you. And then if it comes in, it's coming in. This is really simple stuff. Okay. Oh, I've got my call in 5 minutes. Better get finish off. Alamasia bai si. So we just body rolling that energy up, and then we're starting to really start consciously connecting with that energy as that pelvis starts to sort of pulse forward and back. And that energy starts to bring forward a little bit of heat in the body also, because the energy is rising through the spine, and visualize it moving up. And as it reaches the top of the neck, it then moves into and over into, and then really starts to come up into the crown. And then there you go, it's expressing outwardly. So it comes up with a breath and body roll forward and back. If the bed energy moves right to side, you're balancing the energy of the chakra systems of the central column of light through that transference of energy, moving to and fro. Okay, to and fro, balancing masculine, feminine energy, forward and back is the movement of the Kundalini moving up the spine. One of my very first videos I did, which got a few more views than I normally get, was about back pain. Now, during this practice, what you might find is that the energy starts to create some blocks or being seen within the spine of painful pieces or bits between the joints. And if that's the case, just observe the pain, but move the pain through the body with the breath, because the body's trying to flag up to you like, there's the block there in that number 12 vertebrae, and therefore the pain flags up in the pain body, and you go like, oh my God, I can't move my body anymore because of the pain. Observe the pain as much as possible. If there is an issue with the back and it's gone into physical, then obviously don't do as I say and start moving the spine about, because you're going to get like, but if you've identified it, then you create it into physical dis-ease. If it starts off where it starts to get a little bit of an interaction with pain in the spine, then just observe it, and you can push it either downward or upwards, or breathe it through the energetic field, okay? So don't sort of feel that if you're in the beginning that it starts to flag up a little bit of pain, it's going to be that your back's in trouble. If you've got a back pain that's manifested, then try and just be very, very gentle with the breathing and not so forceful with the energy. But the body knows exactly how to heal itself. But what we do is we interpret it into, oh, my body has this or my body has that. And I speak about all this all the time. But it's not to identify with the pain. And if you've been through any injuries and things like that, there's a reason why that happened. It's to show you something, okay? And that's another subject in itself. And I'm not going into trauma or any of those sort of problems with you, but it's the awakening of that energy that sparks the interaction with the physicality and the energetic field that allows the energy to move up through the central column of light that I'm talking about here in this video. Boom shakalaka. Okay, I'm going to go because I've got 2 minutes to go. So I wish you well on this interaction with your Kundalini energy moving through from the baseline. The codes that come forward are very energetic, so please connect with the energetic transference. The voice is there, but it's not so prevalent within this particular video. Whether I bring forward more codes, I will be guided through that. For the awakening of the energy of the baseline. But we must click in all that we are, not just down to heart, down to base. That's the full embodiment of self. Okay, so bring yourself back in, bring yourself back in, bring yourself back in. Okay, take care, everyone. And I'm just going to click this off. And yeah, see you all very soon. Make sure you check out all my details. And if you want to work one-to-one with me, nicolalight.com, Patreon, which gives you more extra information, and also groups as well. So I've got group healings and light language group as well. So check those out. You go to those on my website. So like, subscribe, share. And I'm going now. So see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.